Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zeppelin, and today we are continuing the reaction of the series of reactions that we are doing to the Muse Origin of Symmetry XX Anniversary Remix, the 20th anniversary album of their second studio album, the Origins of Symmetry album. How many times did I say album in that sentence? I have no idea. I'm sure you can count and let me know in the comments below. But we are going on to the third song now, Space Dementia. I'm just after finishing reacting to the previous two songs. I really like what they did with them. And Space Dementia, from what I remember, is a very classical based song. It's definitely a song that fits in the space rock category. And that is something that could maybe really do with an update in terms of the sounds that they are able to create now. So I'm very curious more than anything to see how this one sounds and how much it kicks in comparison to the original. When in terms of like just the kick, I'm curious to see how that works with all the songs. But Space Dementia in particular, I think, has a lot that could have been worked with or changed. So I want to see how that goes. Now, if you like this reaction, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about it. If you want to see my reaction to the other songs, I've already done the previous two, which should already be up on the channel. If you're watching this the day that comes out, make sure to tune in tomorrow for the next reaction. And if you're watching this way in the future, then all the reactions to this album and possibly even more other music and whatever stuff I decide to react to will be on the channel, so please make sure to check all that out if you're interested, and subscribe if you like it. I'd really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get into it and let's listen to Space Dementia, the anniversary remix. How's this kick in? Oh, they've buffed that piano. And the bass, holy shit. That is really good. Again, what I've been mentioning in the first two reactions and what I said I think I'll be mentioning throughout the entirety of the album, that there are two things that they really needed to get right, is the clarity and the kick. Those were the two things that really needed improvement from the original album. And it seems with this song, they haven't actually changed much in terms of the clarity. Of course, you can hear everything a little clearer. That's just with a even normal update. It's just with the progress of time, they're going to be able to do that. So don't get me wrong, that they have improved that. But they didn't make the sound of the piano or all the space elements way weirder. They kept them the same. They really improved the kick and the bass on this one. So it really keeps the original essence of the song without changing it too much, and just adds such a good bass element to the song that it wasn't even missing in the original, but it had just aged, which was clear to hear now. And yeah, as I think I said in the last video, going back to listen to any of the originals from the original album is going to be pretty damn hard now, because just in terms, even just from a production standpoint, everything in this is way clearer. Like if you're someone who's looking to do covers or study music, you can pick apart each individual element from these songs, and it's very interesting. And maybe to people who are just watching who like music a little bit won't hear it as much, but as a fan who's listened to every single Muse song a number of times, just being able to hear those slight differences is really lovely to hear, and I'm so glad they did this. And yeah, let's get straight back into it. I want to hear what they do next with it. actually really like the drums. I like what they've done with the drums in this. The kick drum has way more of an impact now. See what they do for this breakdown. Huh. Do I detect strings in there? I don't even remember if there were strings in the original. Got this turned up max in my headset to try and hear it. Pause that there. They added strings. I don't remember those strings being in the original. Now, they have said that there was some stuff in the original that they cut out last minute, or it's so subdued you can barely hear it. So maybe I just didn't hear that in the original, but there's definitely like an ascending and descending distorted strings going on there in the background of that, which is really cool. Like little additions like that can really fill out certain elements of a song. And, you know, when you listen to these songs a lot, especially again, as I said, if you're a Muse fan, there could be certain intermission sections of a song, like as you see, this is 6 minutes and 22 seconds, this song. Not that they get boring, but you've heard them enough, so you kind of want to skip through to the next part that you like, because you know how the song builds, you've learned the song, you understand the song. So adding something like that in doesn't take away from the original of the song, but it adds just enough in to intrigue you into wanting to listen through it again to see how those new additions add to the song. And like certain parts of that I may have skipped over now after listening to that song 100 times, but I definitely won't now, because there's something there to re-listen to and to re-understand and to re-appreciate, and overall get a new appreciation for the song, which I didn't even think I could appreciate Muse's songs more, especially from this album. But that's really cool. That's a really cool addition. Again, that's if it's new. Again, I don't even know. I don't even know. They could be there in the original, but still subdued. Well, let's see what they do now back into the main part of the song. Oh, the bass is way more prevalent there. Oh, no way. There's distorted strings again. They've added strings just fully to this section. And the string stayed on there towards the end. That was so cool. That was so good. That was so good. I'm actually going to go back. I want to hear that real quick again. Let's play that again. Oh, I went too far back. Where was I? 3 minutes? Something like that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's what's going on in the background. Strings do something different there. But then they come into the breakdown here, don't they? They come in and they lead up, but they go high. Yeah, and they cut off there. That everything I just said the last time I paused about the strings has just gone up 1,000,000% since then. That was really cool. That was really, really cool. This is exactly what this album needed. God, I'm you know, some people could think maybe Muse lost themselves in their last 6-7 years with the albums that they put out, you know, lost the original sound or whatever. You can tell from what they've done with this, there's still a massive love and appreciation for the old things that they've done, and they still know it, and they know what makes it good, and they even know how they could make it better. They could have softened it up, which is, you know, what they've done with a lot of their modern stuff. They could have made it softer, but no, they've just added on top of what they know people already like, and that's so good. That is my favorite edition so far. We've only done 3 songs, this is the 3rd song, but that so far out of the entire remix album, that is my favorite edition. Vocals are way clearer here too. I love the fading whoop whoop sound or whatever, left and right. Simple bass going on. They added shakers in there, whatever they're called. I can't remember the name of them. Don't think they were there in the original. Oh, they've improved this part so much. There's 40 seconds left. Can we do a longer runoff or something? That guitar knob thing that he always does. Lead that this is all leading into the next song, by the way, what you see in the next video. This is all sounds that lead into the next one. That's it. Wow, that was really good. That was really, really good. I mean, I think I said in the last one that I thought Bliss is going to be one of my favorites. In terms of the improvements that they've made, this is definitely my favorite so far, and I don't even know how it's going to get any better from this, honestly. That was a treat. That was an absolute treat. I don't think there's much I'm going to add on to the end of this, because I think I said everything I wanted to say in the pauses in the songs. But man, that was great. Wow. And we're only 3 songs in. I thought I was going to be tired by the end of this, but I'm just excited now, honestly. Well, I'm still tired. I'm always tired. I mean, look at me. You can tell I look tired. But my God. You better, if you like that, you better watch the next one and better watch the rest of the reactions, because this was brilliant. So thank you very much for watching that. Remember, if you want to check out the next reaction, if this is just come out today, if you're watching this when it goes live, then the next reaction will be tomorrow. If you're watching way in future, all these reactions should hopefully be up on the channel already. In terms of out of 10, oh man, 9.5 out of 10. I mean, Bliss is a song I definitely maybe like more, but just for what they've done to that, like, they've improved that song a whole. It was like an 8.5, now it's a 9.5 for me. Like, that, they've really done a number to improve that song, and yeah, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we will be reacting to Hyper Music. I'll see you then. Peace.